Okay. Alright, are you able to hear me now through, Oh god, the fan is back. Just give me a sec, let me turn my fan down. Because technically I could probably run this other program, but I don't know. I don't think NVIDIA Broadcast will eat up GPU. Well, I'll find. That's exactly what I'm going to do right now. So let me go back to settings. Let me go back to output, or no, audio. Switch it to NVIDIA. Apply. Okay. Alright. So are you... I'm going to mute myself in Discord really quick, and just let me know how I sound in chat. Cool. Myself here. Alright. Test, test, 1, 2. 1, 2, test, test. Cool. Alright, so hopefully we got it working. Alright, sorry about that, guys. Had some technical issues, and had to go ahead and get it working. Apparently my GPU was eating up everything and locking up OBS, so hopefully we get it working now. So hopefully the lag has fixed itself, so we can actually traverse this place and go from there. But again, hopefully you all are having a wonderful night. Again, it first started pretty good, and then it just shit hit the fan, and yeah. So we're gonna try to salvage this, and we're gonna have some fun. So anyway, we're gonna go ahead and head down here because we are looking for, remember, the wine bottle for the old lady. I got a big giant dude that's angry at the world. Ow. That's not my blood, it's wine. Just tax you now. Ooh, we got lucky on that one too. And then hopefully, like I said, the game isn't too loud over the audio. If it is, please let me know, guys, because again, I'm still trying to do a lot of fine tuning. Exactly. More blood for the blood god. More bones for the bone throne. But again, like I said, guys, if there are any issues as far as audio or my voice or anything like that, please let me know. I'm just trying to fine-tune the settings for everything so you guys have an enjoyable stay. And again, like I said, thank you so much for joining me tonight. We're just going to be traversing our way through the Lorenzini arcade, and then from there we're going to try to hit that grand exhibition. You know, had a couple of iffy starts, but we're going to go ahead and do our best to push through it. No, you are okay. Like I said, I'm the weird one with the weird schedule. But I think, like I said, what I'm gonna do is set a good time where, for one, more people are able to be here. Because unfortunately, I like to broadcast during the hour of twilight. So I would like to find myself just the right spot. And what the hell is this thing? Ow. It was a huge chonker. Gonna make him pay. That is true. That is true. I don't know, I guess to me it's like I like it when I have, when there's actually a little bit more people that are available or that are on. But again, I'm not complaining. I'm actually very excited. And hopefully I will be able to do my utmost best. That's the one thing I am going to strive on my channel, is giving you guys good quality entertainment, and at the same time, any questions or any concerns or anything like that you guys have, I will do my best to help and make your stay enjoyable. We're gonna go back downstairs really quick because again, I need to find, unless it's in another location, but this is the winery. Apparently I saw, was that a mob? No, it's just a dead body. Let's see. So it's not down here, it's gonna be somewhere in this vicinity. Again, I am looking for the wine bottle for the old lady that asked us to retrieve it, and she was located in Rosa Isabella Street, which hopefully this is it over here. We shall see. Nope, that is a Fable Catalyst. Oh well. I think we've waited enough in here, so we're going to go ahead and continue on. Let's hold on. Making sure we check every nook and cranny. Double check stuff too, because I was not sure that it's been updated, but I'm going to go ahead and update it now. Okay. Alright. I can say that I have fully double checked this place. There's nothing down here, so we're just going to go ahead and get on out of here. Head to the next area, which is weird. Again, it might be in one of the shops. I don't know. It has been a hot second since I played this, and at the same time, that's better. So I'm like, why is it so dark? And I forgot, I have the Jiminy. Why I used that by accident, but this is the grindstone I really wanted. Okay. So I guess anybody I hit right now is going to get hit with some lightning. This way leads to there. Go through here. I don't think I have the key for this, but let's just double check. Nope, okay. Yeah, because this one also has decay, which, if I'm not mistaken, there should be little spore guys that we kill, and it gets rid of the ground candy for a brief moment. Let's see, I don't think I can go in here either. Nope. I'm gonna go ahead and knock this thing down. I'm gonna go ahead and fling this, just get the guy's attention to come over here. Because as you can see up above, there is a bunch of mobs. Just gonna whirligig them down. Nice. So we got ourselves a Crescent Moonstone. Don't see anything else. We're just gonna keep on rolling through. This thing's gonna drop, but we're gonna speed up the process. More of them up here. Just gonna go ahead and break them out. We also have some more mobs. Okay. Right. Keep on going through. Anything in here? Nope. We can open this way right here. Shortcut was listed that we unlock. So it might be next to the Stargazer. Is it? Yep. Cool. So that one unlocks that Stargazer. Go over here, see if there's anything. Alright. Got the fountain. Oh, we got ourselves a merchant, so let's go. There's the other passage key I was looking for. Let's go ahead and talk to this guy.
Who are you? A lost visitor? Or a looter who's arrived too late? You look like a stalker. I figured you were all dead. No offense. Stalker, visitor, looter, I don't care. Just buy what you need and leave.
Okay. Let's see what he's got. Go ahead and pick this up. Increases resistance. Go ahead and pick this up. Alright, that should be everything. This should also be another shortcut. We'll go ahead and take a look. I think this was the other shortcut that we just opened up as well. But I do have the key now, so we should be able to go back to that one area, but I just want to double check. There's that. Unless I missed an area, because yeah, we have over here as well. I think I've gone this way already, but we're just going to double check. Mob broke through there. We use this key here. I don't think there's any more shop doors that are opened. Yeah, because there's that spot. We drop down here. Went that way. There's nothing over here. I'm gonna go over to this side though really quick just to make sure. Nope, okay, so yeah, we've already fully explored this, so we're gonna go drop back down. back through all of this stuff. Just trying to keep an eye out if there's any shinies or something that I missed while we were exploring, but this should be able to open up now. Go push further through. Okay. Got more of these guys. Go that way, but I'm gonna come over here really quick just to see if there's anything else. Ow. Alright. And go ahead. Probably push over this way. I do want to go over here, see if there's anything. Greatest show on Earth is coming. Crescent Moon. Let's see. Downstairs. I wonder if it's down in one of these locations. So we should be able to find it. Whoa! Got ourselves a jester. Ow! Oh, crap, he's got the brake mod. Brake modifier. Oh, shit, we also got mobs too. We got tons of mobs. Well, we'll go ahead and pull the herd here really quick. Are you done? Cool. Oh, looks like the Jester's doing his thing, so I'm gonna let him kill that guy, and I'm just gonna do my thing. Get up. Nice. Go ahead and finish him off. It'll definitely keep you on your toes. Alright, so there's nothing here, which is interesting, but let's just keep looking, because we might get lucky and find the bottle. Special resistance. Don't know. So yeah, there's all these wine barrels. You figured it's like it would be here. We might get lucky. Ooh, balance crank. Perfect. This might be it. There it is. Nice.
Looking for some wine? You know, like the wine you've got.
Alright, so we found the wine for the old lady, so when we do get a chance, we'll go back to Rosa Isabella Street and drop that off to her. And I think we're good down here, and we're going to go ahead and push on upstairs. See what we could find. Hi guys, I'm just going to try to twain you in two. I cut right through you to get to her. Go ahead and use another one of our charges. Well, hi. You seem unhappy. And the interesting thing is, like I said, when it comes to the petrification disease...
Hello?
Oh.
Is anyone there? Calling Amy and all
is there an item? Let me look. Because I know Vanini gave us an item. So let's find out. I think this is it right here. No, that's the amplifier. Wait. That's that. Those are our weapons. Those are our cranks. Sweet, sweet costumes. Oh, there we go. So... Well, this just right here is just the decoder, so I don't know, unless we have to go to the Stargazer to talk to him. Which, if that's the case, we can do that, because there's the Stargazer. We unlocked another spot. So I guess we can hit up the Stargazer. Let me go ahead and sharpen up my weapon, though. Okay, we had just a little hiccup. So... let's talk to Vanini.
Can you hear me? Really? Eviva, it actually worked. This has to be how the King of Puppets did it. How he called to the puppets and controlled them. I can't believe you can transmit your voice through ergo waves. What a brilliant discovery. And you'll never believe what signal I've picked up over the ergo. A cry for help from the Grand Exhibition. Somehow someone survived. I'm suspicious too, but you have to investigate. What if it's some trapped innocent?
That's true. We don't know. We won't know until we try. So we'll go ahead and go investigate, see what's going on. Alright. So we had just that quick little hiccup as we were entering through the gate. Again, I'll keep an eye on it. I'm trying to go through and adjust the bit rating and everything, making sure that it's good to go and there's no issues. But before we go any further, we're going to go back down and do some more exploring, because we did miss a couple of areas that I want to go check out real quick. Which, yes, the mobs are going to respawn. That's fine. I could probably just switch out to the dagger while I'm down here. Ooh, I might have to get that thing leveled up. But we can mess around with the dagger, because it does have fire, and these are... I guess you want to classify them as undead? But they are pretty highly susceptible to fire. Just like puppets are susceptible to electricity. And then, of course, any human mobs you could just waylace them with fire, or any pretty much thing. I usually just use my sword, but because I have that giant bone saw, I just use it. So again, we're going to go ahead and make our way up, see what we can find out. He's dead. But yeah, so far what I'm noticing is as you make your way through the game, you know, you're gonna find out who released the petrification disease and the cause of it. And the problem is that the humans that are infected by it, either they die pretty much right then and there, or like those pods that we saw up above, or they go into those pods and then they become something totally different. Oh, which again, it's kind of upsetting that somebody would actually unleash something like that into the world, killing millions or thousands. It just depends on how many people in the city were affected by it, and if there were any neighboring towns or cities that were also affected by it. But I'm just going to assume, just from playing the game and going off of, you know, what we encounter, it would be just the city of Krot itself, and you know, like the smaller outreaches of Krot. Yeah, I mean, I could probably one-shot them with the buzzsaw blade, but again, fire is also fun too. So we went through this way, so we're going to go ahead and go back, but as you can see, these things disappear as you break them. So we do have another butterfly, which I'm going to just chase after, because throwing caution to the wind. No, you guys are not grabbing me this time. I'm going to get hit with that decay debuff, that's fine. I'll just heal through it. But I'll take care of these mobs first. My health. And there's another one of those pods. We'll just go ahead and break it, because yeah, regardless or not, your decay is going to go down. We do need to fix our weapon. And that thing's probably going to pop back up here in a second, but again, I'm not too worried. Up ahead. We're gonna go ahead and use this real quick so we can iframe past these guys. Just gonna roll, 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 roll. Ooh, and there's a chest over there too. So we're gonna go ahead and destroy this. And that's the other thing too, decay really, it destroys your weapon quicker, so your weapon durability goes down a lot faster. So I'm gonna have to do some skipping around while I'm sharpening. And we're gonna start leaving these guys up. Because we have fire, we should be okay. He's back, so we're gonna go ahead and try to get this. And we don't need this bothering us too much. There we go. Finish him off. While we're walking over to this, we're just going to go ahead and repair our weapon. See what's inside. Nice. Spear of Otter blade and handle. Just going to run through this decay. So we did just unlock that shortcut. Alright, I believe that is everything down here. So we're going to go ahead and head up now. Nice. Ow. I'm gonna do something real fast because I'm noticing my mic is giving me a little bit of reverb. But we'll go ahead and go from there. Because again, I did notice in my past video where the game audio was going past or louder than me talking, so again, I'm trying to fine-tune it to, again, where you're able to hear the game well, you're able to hear me, and we can be good from there. So, I think... Okay, so we went this way already, everything's already been discovered there. Let's go ahead and head this way. So I went there. Go up top. Wait. Yeah, because over there is the dead end. We got that one component. Yep, here's the other shortcut I was looking for. Follow up. Alright, so there's the Stargazer. Again, we need to remember which way we need to go. So that's originally where we first came in when we left Rosa Isabella Street. This way right here, we're just going to go ahead. It might be where it leads back down to underground. Verify it. Yeah, because there's the one key for there. There we go. Fire, bad. Okay, yeah, so we use this key to unlock this area. Yeah, because there's the drop down. Sometimes the lock-on with these controllers are a little janktified, so it is what it is. So we're going to go ahead and drop down. Alright. So ultimately it kind of looks like we're going around in circles. And I do apologize for that. You're going through and you're trying to cover as much ground as you can. And at the same time, making sure that we've picked everything up, you know, making sure we're not missing any loot, any key items. Because again, you know, that would kind of suck. Alright, so we came out here, this way. That way, we've gone, actually, let's just go this way again. I think all the mobs are dead in here because we've killed them. Yeah, so that here, because there's the thing we opened up earlier. Back over here. There's the gate we opened up just a couple minutes ago. So it leads us here. Okay. Let's head up this way. This might possibly be the way out, but again, we'll just double check. So this was where the garden was. Because there's the guard. So then we took this way to go downstairs. This is blocked off. This is where those big dudes were at. Let's just go back down. This place is essentially a maze at times. Okay, so that's where the bad stuff is. That's blocked off. Let's just double check straight ahead. Ah, wait, nope, because I think we've already been this way too. Yes, we have. This is the way we came out of. Okay. It's over here. Let's go investigate. Yeah, see, because here is where we got that. There should be a mob that's in here. But there might be the entrance as well to another location. Yes. Yeah, because this is where the jester was. This is where we got the wine. because then you have the mobs that are over here. We're just gonna run past them. Past them. Go this way. We'll head up this way now. Yes, this might very well be the way out. Because what was this over here? Was there anything over here? No, that's just boarded off. And yeah, that's the other spot. Okay. Alright, so from here, there's the Stargazer. And there's that. Huh. Wait a minute. Do we go back outside? We'll go take a look. Because there's a possibility, and I could be wrong, but we're just gonna double check because I'm gonna verify this. Because if that just dumped us out right there, excuse me, sir. Yeah, that's a dead end. So we'll just go ahead. Alright. So we got the mobs that are here. Yeah, because we went there. Gone that way, we've gone this way. Yeah, we are like, what's the word looking for? It's like, we are lost. What are you? Because this might be another... Hi, sir. Ah! Turn my back. Yeah, because here is that. Okay. So yeah, we've gone this way. This is outside. Yes, okay. We're back outside. I want to double check something out here. Not the best weapon to be using against puppets. Hold on. Okay, so this is also blocked off. So we're going up against puppets. Let's go ahead and go back with this for right now. So I don't think there's any other entrances because you have this right here to the actual mall itself, or the shops. We're just going to, well, hello. Nice and rainy out here. I wonder what would just happen if we just like went straight. Like the fastest path is a straight line. Figure it out, because everything's now unlocked. Okay, so that turned out to be a lie. Because you can't go through this way. I've already gone in there. I'm gonna go this way. Let's wait, hold on. I swear I'm like a Dalmatian that sees like a shiny red ball. Yeah, because that way leads to... Yeah, that way leads to back downstairs where the wine cellar was. Bathroom's here. Stargazer's there, so yeah, let's just go ahead. Because yeah, there's that big guy again. We'll switch out weapons to go with fire. Encountering this dude yet again. See, I don't think there's a way through. Let's take a look down this way. So I'm pretty sure we have gone this way. There are those, there's that. Yeah, because they're... I think we might be lost. Once again, just gonna run through this spot and just avoid everything as I go. Damn. Okay. Not gonna try to get lost. Because if I have to... Just gonna go back out here to the main entrance area. Okay, so we have the Stargazer here. Teleport. Because if we go back here, we can give that to that lady. At the same time, it's like we're here. This was the door that we unlocked initially when we came here. So I just missed something altogether. Nope. Are you kidding me? Yep. Wow. Well, successful, ladies and gentlemen, we made our way through after we literally ran that place 6 or 7 times. That was awesome. Let's see here. That is some good advice. Appreciate that. Alright. As you can see, though, as we're looking here, this was like one of the first places that I saw before when I was making my way through this game, is just the volume of this place and how big it is. You know, I loved the Opera House aesthetics, and it's like, here's the Grand Exhibition, and it's like, it's just massive. But again, you know, you have all this carnage that's everywhere. You know, so the one thing that I do like, as you know, we're making our way through this game, is you're going to see a lot of things change. That's like when we went to the cathedral, you had puppets fighting, you know, these zombie type petrified people, and you know, as you find out also different stories with, you know, some of the, whether they're the side characters or even some of the enemies. You know, we found out that both of those sisters, one was the opera singer, the other one became a stalker because her sister poisoned her. So, you know. But again, we're going to keep on pushing through though. But like I said, I mean, I think the first impression I had when I ran through this place for the first time is just how massive it is.
The Grand
exhibition theme was automatic puppets and City of the Future. The plan was to showcase and demonstrate the most advanced technology in Krot. But you know the rest. You can't hold an exhibition in a city that's fallen into utter chaos. And now the whole city is an exhibition of a nightmare.
Oh, that is 100% true. Which, in a way, it kind of sucks because I don't know. For me, especially playing something like this, where I've said it a couple times before as I was playing through, is that this game it's dark. It has its moments where it's just like, okay, this is awesome, this is nice. But everything else is just mired in so much death and destruction. And you're pulling for the hero to overcome all of these obstacles. Because personally for me, it's like I would have loved to have seen more of the sweepers or the bastards. Really, you've never heard of this game? It's an amazing game. They just recently released the DLC Overturn, and it is chef's kiss. Like, it is by far an amazing DLC. And Mika, we gotta get you exposed to the world of Souls and Soulsborne games, because there are quite a lot of them out there. I mean, this caught my attention because, again, it's like I played a lot of Dark Souls 3 and Dark Souls, and this just came up. Oh yeah, I've played the DLC. I mean, I've beaten this game several times. The DLC itself was just, as soon as it came out, I'm like, yep, gonna play. And I will tell you right now, it has some amazing boss fights. The story is heart-wrenching. And it ties everything back up together. Oh yeah, no, there is nothing wrong with that. I mean, honestly, again, it's like, to me, my spectrum of games varies. It's just I've played a lot of dark medieval type games. It's like, oh yeah, no, it's honestly, when I unlock the DLC, I can probably tell you your favorite character is either going to be the legendary stalker or Romeo. But it's interesting to say the very least. But I'm not going to spoil too much because, like I said, it's one of those moments where it's like it's cool, but it's also very, very dark. So, anyway. But yeah, like I said, playing these types of games, it's a lot of fun, and it is punishing, but it's also rewarding at the same time, and to me, it's one of those things, I enjoy, where it's like, you start out with nothing, and, you either learn the move sets of the bosses, the patterns, or you just use plain insanity, and just try to keep killing the boss until you get lucky. So, okay. That is another good point. Alright. I've stood out in the rain long enough. Oh, and what you guys don't notice too, here, let me go in the light. If you noticed earlier, my hair was a lot shorter, okay? So, what ended up happening was when we killed the Puppet King, the King of the Puppets, he had an amulet. And the amulet said Carla. And when we took the amulet to Sophia, she told us that it's something, we were changing. And that's one of the mechanics of this game, where you essentially are a puppet. Okay? There's no doubt about it at all. However, as the story progresses, the choices you decide to make the people you talk to and interact with, slowly you become human. So right now, I actually have long hair, and you can look at my awesome Bash the Stampede glasses. My hair is actually long now. And each other encounter now I start going through, when it comes to decisions I make, either like the last one we just did, where it's like, you're starting to feel warm, which indicates, you're starting to become alive. Oh yeah, well here. So I'll let you decide, Pika, okay? Because you are like, you are A+ fashion sense. So I have the cool guy glasses, okay? This is like cool guy version 1. Okay. So then when we go over here to our bag, nope, not bag, just kidding, equipment, and we go over to costumes, then we got cool guy glasses version 2, where they are, well, I'll just come even closer, like look at this. They're squared and they're green lensed. So it's more or less, it's like, yeah, what's going on? To the other guy where he's just like, hey, how are you? Okay, first ones it is. Yeah, he's just like, yeah, hey, what's up? I got my reflection. I'm an anime character. Anyway, sorry, I had enough fun with first person. So we're gonna go ahead and make our way through. But like I said, I mean, paying attention to all the stuff that's going in here, we got a call from Vanini, and yes, or more or less, the vibe would be, what is it? It's like what's the word I'm looking for? It's like, oh, the guy she tells you not to worry about, and then it's like you have the guy, and then you have you, and it's just like the guy you're worried about has those glasses on, and you're just like, well, shit. It's got prison shanked. So, but going through this right here, like I said, we're gonna swap back out our weapon here in a minute. You got a murder dog. But yeah, no, I mean, honestly, it's like, games like these just kind of pull me in. I mean, for starters, it's like the actual fighting I enjoy a lot. And then as far as like the story goes, the story itself, it hooks you. Because here you are, a puppet that's woken up in a world that has been utterly ravaged by either puppets or a disease. And you're just kind of like, you woke me up for this shit? So, we're gonna right these wrongs, one way or another. Get you. And then also just the simple fact that each level you do go to, there is a lot more things that you encounter too. So it's like right now it's raining. Early in the beginning of the game, it wasn't raining, and then the sun was out when you were making your way through the cathedral. I mean, each area has a lot of different aesthetics to it that I enjoy. It adds more scale to the world. So it's like the difference between games like this and like Elden Ring. Elden Ring, you can pretty much go anywhere from the start. As soon as, I always forget her name. As soon as she gives you Torrent, which is your little magical goat guy, your goat buddy, you can go anywhere. You can go anywhere in the world. You will go to areas where the bosses will literally sneeze on you and you will explode into a million pieces. Or you will go to other places where it is literally cancer incarnate. So if you've ever played the original Dark Souls, what is it? Oh man, brain farting right now. It's horrible. It's not the Undead Burgs. Blighttown. It makes Blighttown look like a tutorial level. There's Mr. Soldier Man. I was gonna hope to get it off, but apparently he beat me to the punch. And when you also see their bars that are white like this, you actually get an opportunity to stagger them, which allows you to deal some extra punishment. Try one more. Oh, you shithead. There. So. But like I said, going back to games like this, again, it's all up for interpretation. I mean, depending on, you know, you as the person. Like me personally, you know, playing this game with this character in mind, it's like, okay, well, I'm trying to figure out what happened. You know, apparently, you know, Geppetto is, you know, my father, so, okay, well, he's wanting me to go here and do this, and that's what I'm doing, but along the way, a lot of things are either not making sense, or there's more behind it as you go. So, to me, I enjoy it. I enjoy the games like this. You know, that's why, like, to me, it's like, Dark Souls, you know, to me is still one of my favorite games. You know, a lot of people loved 3. 3 was good. 3 was a lot of fun. I loved the DLCs. Like I said, favorite